A lot of people wonder what are the benefits of working with a language coach and how can it help them? And it's a very, very good question. But first of all, let me tell you, there is a difference between language coach and English teacher. An English teacher is going to show you the grammatical elements, is going to maybe have conversations with you, but a language coach is going to have deeper conversations and listen to the language you use and coach you on how you can make more impact and how you can actually make sure that you are saying the right words to convey the right message in your communication. Now, if you've been watching any of my videos, you know that clear communication is essential. If it's in business meetings or presentations, whatever it may be, you must be a clear communicator. And when you have clear and effective communication, you will encourage understanding, you will build your authority, and you will make it so much easier to collaborate with your audience or your target client. Now, what I can do for you, or what a language coach can do for you, is improve the proficiency of your language and fluency. Now, let's not get mistaken. We don't have to have a proficiency exam from the University of Cambridge. I mean, that, if I'm being honest, that doesn't measure a whole lot, okay? Because what you want to be proficient is in your business English, because this is where you are going to make more impact. And I love when people have certificates and when they have a C1 or a C2, but I have found sometimes that people with C1 or C2 may not be able to speak as good as my students without a qualification. Qualifications are great, but what you're looking for is proficiency and fluency in your business communications, right? The other thing that a language coach can help you with is understanding cross-cultural communications, because there's a lot of different cultures that you may work with and come into contact with, and your proficiency exam mightn't help you to tackle those situations. I mean, what is acceptable to say in the United Kingdom versus Ireland versus the United States? Well, again, that's something that I can help you with. And then there's the nuances of the language, and this goes a little bit more into what I just said about the cross-cultural differences. So there's little nuances, little things that you might say, the tone of your voice, the way you say it, the emphasis on your words, all of that is something that a language coach can help you with. Now, when I say language coach, I also mean that I help you with your public speaking, because maybe you have all of the words and the phrases, and as I said, you don't need more English classes. What you need is the public speaking skills, how to stop at the right point, when to lower your voice and tell people what they really need to know, when to get excited and passionate, and how to use your body in order to make impact. And all of this is really important, because to make more impact, you have to have that vocal mastery and also the body language mastery as well. A language coach is going to help you with those idiomatic phrases, okay? Everybody hates idioms. Everybody hates phrasal verbs. But when you master them, you sound much more fluent. And I promise you, when you intently listen to a Netflix show or a business presentation, you will hear idioms. And if you can use them correctly in a business sense, then you are going to be a master of language and business language. I think that there are many fundamentals that you need to learn to really get this more impactful mastery. And the first one is active listening. Okay, the more you listen, the better you become. Now remember, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, and that is for a reason. Why? Because we should listen more than we speak. But when you do speak, what type of language do you use? Can I ask a question? Sorry, just 1 moment. If you wouldn't mind, could I ask a question just to clarify that point that you mentioned? sounds so much more assertive, right? That is the difference, that you're going to learn all of these techniques and different types of questions and how to respond to questions. So active listening is one of the first fundamentals that I think is essential. Then we have using persuasive language and techniques. And this is the words that we use, how we use them, and there's a little bit of neuro-linguistic programming thrown in there as well, which I help people with. Storytelling can be very important for persuasion, but before you get to storytelling, you need to have that fundamental of persuading people and negotiating. From there, I mean, you have to be able to adapt your language to different business cultures and different business situations, because the way you speak at an internal meeting is going to be completely different to how you speak when you're pitching a client and how you speak to a client when you know them for many, many years. So there's all of that as well, that you have to be able to adapt your language to the actual situation that you're in. Another fundamental or core fundamental for me is knowing how to deal with questions, knowing how to ask questions and knowing how to answer questions. And you may think, well, asking questions, answering questions, it's simple, right? No. There is a framework that we can learn, and it's going to help you so much to, again, show your authority and to show that you are in control. All of these things combine, because when you want to answer a question, the first thing you have to do is actively listen. And then from there, you need to know how to answer that question, how to persuade people that the answer you're giving is correct. And all of this combines to build something that we call rapport. And rapport is that feeling that you like somebody, that, I don't know, you just get on well with them. It could be because they're somebody that you know, but imagine you could build rapport with your audience. Once you have rapport, then what happens is they will know you, they will like you, and they will trust you. And that is key, because once they trust you, you can then persuade them to your point of view. But all of this is going to help you build confidence. Because I've talked to many prospective clients, and when they come to me, they say, my English is good. And it is. But they don't have that confidence to get out there and speak with new clients or possible new clients. They don't have that confidence to speak up at meetings. And when they do speak up, they keep it too simple. Now, I'm a great advocate of KISS, keep it so simple. But when you get to the level of the people that I work with, they are in high positions and they want to have that confidence to really speak like they speak in their native language. So if you're looking at, improving your overall communication skills, communication is the key to everything. If you want to progress, if you want to work with more international clients, you have to be able to communicate. I was going to say as well as you do in your native language, but sometimes that's not possible. But you have to communicate as best and as near to how you can communicate in your native language. And this is possible. We can start this whole process, and within 6 weeks, you're going to be more confident. I can guarantee that if you put the work in. And that's just my first program that I have. And I would love to see you have more impact in business. I would love to see you having the impact in English like you have in your native language. And if that's something that you are interested in, well, let's talk, okay? There's no commitment if we get on a call together. We just get on a call. I'll talk you through where you are at the moment, where I feel you're at. And if I think that you are a fit for a program that I can help you with, then I will actually tell you what the program is, and I'll give you all the details. And that's it. I don't work with any heavy-handed sales techniques. If I think I can help you, I will help you. If I think I can't, I'll say, look, I think at the moment, maybe we could work together when you improve your level. Or I might say, look, I just don't work with your particular industry. So if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you reach out to me. Connect, DM, leave a comment, whatever it may be. And I'll talk to you in my next video.